Much has changed in the area of farm safety since the farm tractor replaced animals as the workhorses of modern agriculture. Tractors like the 1930s McCormick Deering that appeared in the opening clip are mostly retired, either rusting in barns or fields, or treasured as prized possessions by collectors. Others, like this mid-20th century tricycle or narrow tractor, which was designed to maneuver between crop rows, is no longer in vogue because of changes in the ways that farmers cultivate their crops. There are still plenty of them in use on today's farms, though, and they continue to pose a risk to their users because of their lack of modern safety features. They are also more prone to rollovers than more recent models that followed, such as this Ford 8600 from the 1970s. There are plenty of these types of machines in operation on upstate New York farms, too. With a sustained slump in the local farm economy, farmers have had to keep these powerful, older vehicles, used for nearly all aspects of farm and crop production, moving. Fortunately, education about tractor use and safety, the retrofitting of safety features like rollover protection bars, and design improvements on newer models have improved the safety of farm workers young and old. There is still room for improvement, though. According to the New York Center for Agricultural Medicine and Health in Cooperstown, there were 27 farm-related deaths in New York State in 2010. Of those, 13 were attributed to tractor-related incidents. 9 of those were because of rollovers, and 4 were run-over incidents. 2 additional fatalities were due to machine entanglements, and 2 were struck by incidents. These diagrams from an agriculture safety fact sheet on tractor overturn hazards by Penn State University demonstrate how the positioning of a tractor's center of gravity on a slope can contribute to a side overturn or rollover accident. Aaron Bouchard, manager of the St. Johnsville Springers dealership, talked about safety features that can be added to older model tractors, as well as modifications that make newer equipment safer.
Roll bar is so that if the tractor does happen to roll over, you will not get squished underneath it. I mean, you could still possibly get squished, but it's going to protect the operator area from being squished. So if you have your seatbelt on and it rolls over, you're not going to get squished.
Okay.
In the past, the seatbelt was not standard. Unfortunately, on tractors, they're not required. You don't have to have it buckled to start it. That probably should be something that they do, but you don't have to have it on. But if you have your seatbelt buckled and you roll over the tractor, the roll bar will protect you.
Okay.
Next, your safety features obviously would be just having to have everything in neutral to even start it. You have to have your clutch engaged, and you have to be on the seat because there's a safety switch internally. It's almost impossible now to bypass that. So if one switch goes bad, you have to replace it. Your PTO shaft, but this outer covering comes off, and then everything's spinning. And if you have a loose shoelace or whatever, it'll catch on that and wrap. Where everything on a new machine, it's all there. Here's one right here someone took off. Probably grease it, but they're all there for protection. They don't spin when these are on. Everything inside spinning.
Okay.
And if they happen to spin, they're bearing, so when you grab hold of it, it would stop.
For more information about farm safety, contact the New York Center for Agricultural Medicine and Health in Cooperstown, or the New York State Farm Bureau office, or your local cooperative extension agency. Thank you. This is Linda Kellett for The Recorder.